Welcome back. We're going to continue off with our all signs with Leo. We did Aries to Cancer so far, so definitely check the description, and we're going to dive into Leo, people and placements. Oh, shit. Okay. Temperance in the reverse, Lovers, Gemini energy. Could be something that you're not feeling content about. You could feel like there's been a shakeup regarding love in your life, Leo. You could have had to detach from something, move slowly but surely towards something else. Queen of Swords energy here. This could be a feminine who's very logical, maybe stern, maybe has air sign placements. Yeah, it's like you're seeing out of confusion, or you're coming into your power. Very interesting with the Emperor here. Tell me more for Leo. This is probably for the masculines, or you could be a masculine watching. Tell me more. There's something that you were in denial about. I feel like there's a potential for a new beginning, but you have to give up something, or you have to... This could be emotions to move forward. You might be considering your path in love, Leo. Yeah, you've definitely closed something out, it looks like, from the past, though, Leo. People and placements, limitations and fears. Okay. Truth expression. Yeah, there might be something that you have to have the courage to change. Could be about commitment, Leo. People and placements. Messages for Leo. Just realized there's that string that's hanging off, whatever. Meat and wine. Okay, your presence and body, tasting pleasure flowing through your being. So maybe there's something about a contract, a relationship, shape-shifting. Transformation is not the loss of what once was. It is the evolution of a more powerful self. So you could be anchoring in a new frequency. Scorpio energy, this could be about shared finances or intimacy at this time, or deep transformation. We are in Scorpio season. It says adaptability, transformation, evolution. So maybe there's things that are going to match, like new contracts specifically at that frequency of change. Your higher self chose this card because you're evolving, and this card is confirmation all your hard work and challenges are worth it. You're beginning to see what all the recent hardships have been for and how they've shaped you into the person you now become. It's never easy to experience loss or setback, but at least you can take comfort in knowing they were in prep for developing greatness. Your recent circumstances have made you more wise and practical, and better prepared to be able to manage tough situations. Your level of what's possible and what you're capable of dealing with is expanded now, and you can enjoy additional layers of complexity, which only gives you more interest and experience. You never learn from a success, you learn from failure. But what is it? Fail forward, fail fast, or fail fast, fail forward. Hold your head high and step fully into the new expanded reality. Rather than complaining about what you've lost, shift focus and celebrate what you've gained. Pat yourself for making it through, then begin to imagine what you can do now that you have less baggage weighing you down. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's jump into juicy messages for Leo. Seeing what's that movie, Little Mermaid or something? That Disney movie, Leo. Maybe something about your voice. I'm seeing Ursula. Someone could have been purposefully causing drama, maybe, or was shit talking, or wanted to silence someone, Leo. Because doesn't she try to take the mer woman's voice, or Ariel? Well, I want to say Aries. Leo, you could be dealing with an Aries or have those placements. Leo. Leo. Any last messages for Leo from their spirit team from the highest timeline? Angel Michael for Leo. It's a lot of messages in this one. Shit. There we go. Alrighty, let's see what we've got to go off of. Yeah, okay. We have castles have to protect themselves. So maybe that's what you're seeing clearly. Maybe your home, they wish they were the opposite gender. It says wants to hold you back, liar. So maybe somebody was lying about their preferences, maybe. Oh, shit. I just moved shit. Hope the mic's still okay. You don't owe them anything. So maybe somebody was trying to say that. I trust my higher guidance, knowing it leads me to my highest good. It says, don't reveal too much. They want to make you feel small, reject you on purpose. Jealousy / low vibe. Some men are jealous of women. Belial. So this person, I think Belial is associated with flies, I believe. So I'm not sure. Don't take me out. A perfect murder. Money issues / secrets. It's a great movie. Show up and do it. It says separate yourself from people who negatively affect your finances. They like control, obsession. Dating immature / too young equals a waste of time. So whatever age they are, sometimes it's just, it's not, I heard reciprocal. You need introspection, plan before executing. Don't be hard on yourself, right? Be kind to yourself, always learning, ask your spirit team, pray, talk to them constantly in your head, ask them, pray and ask for understandings, move quiet and strike to get it. just get it all off you for a while. And it says, they are trying to make you feel like you're the problem, they are the problem. And it says, said they loved you, but their actions didn't match. So it says, dominate narcs, they can't do shit to you. Angels saving you. Practice daily mindfulness and self-awareness, so ground into the present, slow down, listen to your spirit team. You're surrounded by false friends, so you could have been surrounded by false friends trying to cause emotional pain to keep you stuck. So we have, don't mix friendships with business. It says they choose to descend, or they chose to descend. So they chose to not evolve, basically, or maybe they just have a different path. They know they lied to you. And Whiplash, the last scene, so where it's kind of like a master, he's like, you know, he was trying to ruin his student's career, basically. Out of jealousy or spite or something, I don't know. You let things handle themselves. Okay. We have trying to trap you. Just wants to drain you. Best friend watching over you. December here. We have not speaking, letting action speak for you. It says, say prayers before your sleep, right? Ask them to surround you, protect you, Angel Michael or their deities or angels, and ask for understandings or ask for protection, ask for your dreams to be protected. They have a history of addiction, of stealing. They need to be careful. Bad karma. Getting new gifts. They had brushes with death. Challenges make us stronger. Whatever you're manifesting, the divine is bringing. You can feel the vibe. A clearing is happening. Your success is determined by you. Someone corrupt wants to get in your pants. It says, where you put your energy shows. So are you investing it wisely? Don't talk to anyone from the past. It says, doesn't want to work. You're the next wave. We have, love yourself, you are learning. And their negativity can't touch your path. Okay, interesting. Alrighty, let's see your actions for Leos from the angels. Angel Michael, guardians and guides for the highest timeline, ancestors and deities for Leo placements. What are their advice? There could be something about a commitment that you're considering here with the Queen of Swords, potentially. Tell me more. What's your advice, actions for Leo's highest timeline, Angel Michael, guardians and guides? Oh my god, okay. Let me see. You could be letting go of one feminine if you're dealing with two different feminines. There's something about getting clarity about independence. Maybe you want to be kind of like doing your own thing, or Knight of Pentacles. This could be like something that takes a while. If this is like a love situation, this needs to have like tangible Knight of Pentacles action, like slow and steady kind of wins the race, or really tangible action steps have to be done or laid down. This could be regarding finance. Maybe there's a need to kind of like first become quite independent financially before you engage in something, perhaps in order to take your power back. We have the Emperor here, right? We have it down here, which can allow actually shifts to happen and to move towards divine timing. Could be dealing with a Sag, don't have to be. Yeah, there is changes though that are happening here. Let's pull some tea leaf. There's potential for a new beginning, perhaps. Tell me more. We did see the Fool, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Yeah, especially if you're moving beyond some kind of trouble. Yeah, you won't be feeling tied down or frustrated anymore. But you could have had a falling out with a woman. Leo, people and placements. It's like they want you to heal. There's something about healing. Could be dealing with a Sag or a Capricorn. There are new opportunities, though, especially if you have those placements. Especially if you go towards a change, you'll have actually good fortune. You'll be taken care of in difficult times, but you might have to move with divine timing. There could have been forces working against you, especially regarding work. Yeah, there's something about like money here. This could be about timing more than anything. There's something about moving with the timing. Don't try to like force something to happen in the wrong timing. Okay, tell me more. You might have to let go of something. Leo. Someone could have felt dissatisfied, and so they're moving towards like better opportunities. This could be a Sagittarius or a Capricorn, doesn't have to be. Or you could be letting go of the dissatisfaction. Maybe you had a falling out with this person. There's definitely a need to act regarding finances, like to get a plan going, to think clearly about this. Maybe talk to your spirit team, ask them to give you downloads or guide you towards the next steps of change that you can take. Could be really important because you could be playing a different role or a new role. Let's see what else we can get for Leos. The last messages from their highest teams of love and light. Messages for Leo placements. Seeing the Teletubbies. I don't know what that's about. You're dressing up as them, Leo. Seeing Rome. Let's see. Someone here could be Italian, potentially. It says protect immunity from sickness. So make sure you're eating properly. That garlic, that onions, the pasta, the spaghetti. I don't know. Obsessed with causing / trying to cause you harm. Your tears alchemize. Holy water, right? They always say like angels answer tears very, very quickly. Don't be hard on yourself. And it says don't reveal too much. It says you need introspection. Right, we already saw that. Go home or be with a liar. It says intimidated by you because you stay in your lane. Very interesting. Big cleansing, clearing. Someone here could have big chest area. Sorry, big clearing. It says where you put your energy shows. So you could be clearing your energy away from things that don't matter, using your energy on yourself, exactly, so that their negativity can't touch you. It says make smarter choices about who is in your energy. It says trying to force their way in. You might use money. So really have like integrity, respect. You can probably get money in a different way, perhaps. Developing root system, and I don't know. You do you. Developing root system and growing up. Focused point. So this could be about like really getting anchored, really getting grounded. So you have a strong place to make all your decisions, and then you can go upwards towards the sun, right? Insecure people feel intimidated by others, so that could be a warning, maybe not to deal with this person because they could have like nefarious intentions. They want to challenge your self-love, exactly. Like even if this person was coming back, I'm not sure. It's the vibe, but kind of called to pull one of these. Leo, messages for Leo. Inner strength, very interesting. That could be that root, getting to the root of things, following your spark, and exploring. So there could be new ideas or opportunities as well for you. Leo, last message. Came out quick. Bobcat, patience. It's kind of reversed though, so I don't know. Okay, what does that mean reversed? What is XL? What the hell? So this is, sorry. 40. Oh, okay. Alrighty then. Let's see. It says you. Okay, let's go ahead and see if it's upright or reversed. Because it's kind of reversed, so it's come out twice in reverse, I think. Yeah. It says you have acted too hastily and are in over your head. So this could be about finances. Notice what preparations might have served you and plan more carefully in the future. How might I mentally prepare such that I can survive when supplies are low? So this could be about real estate potentially, or your home potentially. Doesn't have to be, or your family, or this could be just about your emotions. Anything else for Leos? Okay, let's see. Badger. Someone has hurt you. The person in question may not be aware of the wrong, but your pain is undeniable. Be gentle with yourself. Lick your wounds so they can heal properly. Interesting. Am I inflicting my own wounds on others? What steps can I take towards healing? This could be about communication issues, and it says an ending here. So you could be really processing a lot at this time. Let's get you an angel. Leo, people in placements, actions, and advice. Do the work. It says it's not enough to dream or pray. You also got to take positive action steps that you're being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on priorities makes them flourish like a lush flower garden. So maybe there is something here about taking action in some way or going through the change. I want to know more about this change. What does this change involve for Leos? Reading something, learning something, studying something. It could be about your money or security. Stork, some kind of new beginning. A stork in flight promises delight. A stork in range signals change. Progress heals pain drawn from the past. Embrace kindness, and new friendships last. This could be like new contracts. Very interesting. Let's get you a familiar. Leo, people and placements. From the highest teams of Love and Light, Angel Michael. Otter, dexterity. I've been seeing otter in a few different readings. Let's see. You have potential to champion, nurture talents, and share with others. Practice makes perfect. Work with a sense of efficiency. So maybe you're studying something, or maybe you need to journal, or talk to God through journaling, or talk to God in your head. Know that you're capable. Think like a winner. Give it your best shot. Look after your hands. Give yourself more credit. Look at what you've already achieved. Be quick off the mark. Studying for an exam or test gets results. Maintain spiritual personal boundaries. It's a miracle I've turned up, considering my kind disappeared from rivers for a time. However, my future looks brighter as we adapt to changing environmental conditions and use adept skills in order to survive. So maybe there's a need to change your frequency or align to a different timeline, which you can do with your thoughts and your eyesight, where you're focusing your energy. Come slide down the rocks with me. It is my favorite pastime, and you should add some play in the busy schedule as well as fluidity. Like me, I can see you are nimble when it comes to working with your hands. The skills you seek come, but only with practice and more practice. It's the only way if you wish to improve or maintain proficiency. You were born with a great talent, but instead of just drifting, remember that you need to hone skills to ensure they're slick and proficient. So you could be going back to school or studying skills. I'll grip your hand tightly whenever nerves get the best of you and the pressure to do well is on. Or this just could be like interviews. Otters are master of playing. Connect this with the feminine energies of water. So maybe there's a need to kind of relax into your emotions and view your emotions in a more positive or light way, or channel them, create with them. Otter magic enhances intuition and empathy. Work with otter magic for protection if drowning in the emotional waves of others. So yeah, really pay attention to your own. You could be going through deep shadow work, or this could be karma from past lives, or this could be about power dynamics as well. Taking your power back will be incredibly useful as well. Stag, premonitions. So maybe your spirit team, you can ask them to show you the future, but let's actually get some messages about the future for Leo. What's coming for the future for Leos? What is the potential for the highest timeline that they can align themselves with for their future outcomes? Wow, happiness. This could be ultimate happiness. 10 of Cups is a lot of joy. Could be about confidence as well, stepping into a more confident sense of self that will lead you towards victory and new portals, especially if you're struggling with something financially, especially regarding love. Anything else for it? This could be as you tap into your spirit team, as you listen to the vibes, as you listen to your tribe, as you align yourself, you'll actually naturally kind of align with the higher vibrations or octaves or something like that. So let's get you one of these. What does this say? Do we read this? What's your advice? The fates. So some things, there could be new contracts, or maybe certain things are destined for you on your path that you can kind of move towards. Taking care of the tiny things could also be important, like chores, to feel good. Are you an armchair astronaut? Do you dream of wealth or fame, big ideas, inventions, or desires with a capital D? The appearance of this card is a sign you might be devoting too much time to dreaming and talking about your dreams. You have to get out of the chair and make things happen. You actually have to do something. Start with a small task. Remember, the big dream comes reality only after you begin to take incremental steps. And that shifts things. That's the change. It actually, they say sometimes if you're trying to align with a strange timeline or a different timeline entirely, you've got to do something so different, so weird, to kind of shake the energy up and get aligned with a different timeline. You can also just close your eyes, envision the timeline you want to step into, and open them and say you're in that timeline, and now it's aligning. Everything around you will shift to accommodate. Mythologist Joseph Campbell once said, take one step towards the gods and they take 10 towards you. So this could be about communing with deities, or asking angels to guide you towards the deities that you should be working with, or the angels that you should be working with, or whatever you want to do. But TikTok is here, so I'm going to end it there. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being here. There could be something about sowing a greater sense of peace as well. Let's actually quickly see this. This could be where it needs to start, because then it can reverberate outwards. Now is a time for calmness and well-being in spite of temporary conditions. Even if there's dissonant notes in the music of your life, all that means is you must go within and fine-tune the extraordinary instrument you are. Find harmony within, and don't look to the outer world to provide certainty. This too, and that's how you get in touch with God, right? Talking to God in your head. This too shall pass, and once again your life is filled with beautiful music. 88 could also be something you're seeing a lot of. But yeah, this could be new creative ideas, projects, ventures. And thank you so much for being here. If you want to check out your other zodiac signs, please do. And we're going to move on. Alrighty, welcome back. There could have been quick, fast changes for you, Virgo. We're going to dive in to your reading, Virgo people and placements. Knock, knock. Who's home? I think you don't give a fuck about certain things right now. I think you're just prioritizing well-being. There could be something you're moving away from. Virgo people and placements, dropping a lot of burdens at this time, focusing on stability potentially. There could be somebody who wants to propose a commitment to you. This could be a King of Cups or Taurus. I think you're focusing on your personal happiness, Virgo. Yeah, you could be like looking to like really see things regarding like long-term stability, like really change your perspective or really reconsider like what do you want? What do you want? What you know what I mean? Someone could have been very stubborn. You could have been dealing with could have been a King of Cups, somebody with water sign placement, Scorpio specifically. It looks like you're actually moving out of a state of rest as well. You're ready to like let things go. Eight of Cups, you're detaching from something entirely, and this could be what you're changing your mind about. Yeah, you could be focusing on your career. Yeah, the Devil here. There's something about taking control over your life, taking mastery as well. Very logical energy here, very cutthroat, very smart with the King of Swords. This could also be a potentially a Capricorn with air sign placements, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I don't know. Tell me more about your advice. Yeah, I think you've moved away from this person potentially because they weren't making you happy or they weren't promoting a sense of happiness, maybe even. But you're moving beyond something. There's a lot of healing going on. Ace of Cups, interesting. You could be having like a new sense of self-love, which is attracting like better suitors or better connections, better energy. Alrighty, Virgo people and placements. Yeah, you're letting go of like all fears, which allows you to have mastery. Yeah, self-worth here. So it's like maybe you've changed this, and this has allowed you to kind of move towards like long-term stability. You could be taking action on new beginnings. You might have a spouse. Yeah, you might have somebody who wants to work out something with you. You could be moving towards different, maybe more destined connections. There's a lot of like divine detours here that removed you from the past. You could have been in like lusty connections potentially. Don't have to be. Seeing peanut butter, you might like peanut butter. Like Reese cups. Yeah, you're not in doubt anymore. Wow, and there could be somebody could be moving out of doubt regarding you as well. Maybe they want to stop sabotaging something, or I don't know. We'll have to get messages on that. I'll have to get messages. Tell me more about this reunion. What's the long term? What do you want them to do about the reunion here? What does this mean? Maybe this is like a reunion with your soul. Okay, be careful. A little bit careful. Yeah, be careful. You don't want to. Yeah, you've overthrown the devil already. This person could want to heal something with you. You have to drop this, or is this person willing to consider something with you? You've left this already behind, or they can tell you are. Tell me more of your advice, please, for the highest timeline angel Michael. The Hermit. You could be taking time to consider. What's your advice from Angel Michael, guardians, and guides for this connection that we're talking about? Somebody might want to apologize. This could be somebody who was very lusty or was operating in an inconsistent way, very slow as well. Or maybe you're just paying attention to your finances. Interesting. We're going to get some more messages because they're not being super duper clear. You could be focusing on the money. They kind of want you to focus on Eight of Pentacles energy. So let's see, Virgo. Yeah, you could have like changed your job or something like your daily routine, or you could be improving your health. Wow, that was weird. What does that say? Go home or be with a liar. Very interesting. Huh. So be careful, yeah, because maybe you don't want to go back into dissatisfaction, even if this friend is thinking of you. It might be unsuccessful, great passion, but unsuccessful plan sideways. So you can be very goal oriented. There's something about not lowering your standards. So if this person is only like offering tiny crumbs or just like a tiny measly apology, or I wouldn't distract your energy, honestly. But tell me more. Yeah, you need to focus on your money. You don't want like passion, or maybe this is not the time right now. Yeah, you're moving out of any kind of sadness that you've been experiencing. You have a new job or career potential. This could be like soulmates in your job or career, or there could be like upgrades in that area, or just a better understanding. You're moving out of self-delusion, which is great. I think you're coming into your power. You could be treating yourself very nicely, very kindly. Yeah, there's definitely changes in the career. You could be dealing with a Leo. Be careful. Yeah, I wouldn't get involved in this, honestly. With take care, or there will be a loss in financial health, maintaining your standards. I feel like this person's just not up to par in some kind of way, shape, or form. Virgo. Yeah, you moved to beyond some kind of like lack of peace or harmony in the past. So you could have been like more immature at that point in time, or you had to fight. All my life, I had to fight. Time to get out of a situation. Interesting. Tell me more. Maybe this person helped you get out of a situation. I just heard a honk, so that could be confirmation. Yeah, I think you're upgrading in your career. You could be getting a promotion, or maybe like the way you're seeing yourself has changed. Tell me more. You're being protected. That's all I know. So let's go ahead and jump into some juicy messages. I don't want to keep these readings too. Oh, there's a card in here that wasn't supposed to be in here. All right, Virgo from your spirit team. Be careful of stingy people, like people that are really not up to par with you. I want to say, like, if you're focused on like your career or your business or your entrepreneurship, why would you put up with a man who's like barely texting you or something, or like not treating you respectfully, or you know that you already can't trust? So I don't know. I'm just gonna say that was my piece. This person could be, I just saw somebody fishing. They could be trying to like bait you, stuck in their own lies. So this could be somebody from the past. They wanted to control your fate. It says they try to compete based on their own insecurity, messages and dreams. So maybe you're picking up on like people's emotional states and dreams, or how they feel about you. Because maybe they're feeling your feelings and you're feeling their feelings. So you guys are kind of communicating in that sense. Anchoring frequencies of enlightenment and freedom from illusions. Anchoring frequencies of enlightenment and freedom from illusions. We have trying to pull you back into the past. So I'm not sure if this is like the same energy. It could be, very well be. Stuck in their own lives. We saw that, not in their right mind. So it is the same person. It is. So you do need to be careful. I wouldn't invest in this, because even if this person does come back, there's still something about denial. You don't know the whole story, and especially if they're only coming up with crumbs, or they're only coming back with crumbs. Like, I understand maybe it's not instant, but I don't know. Maybe you need to read the energy. Call the shots that way, and just, I'm seeing border control, and I just heard a loud car. This person could be angry. You might need to maintain boundaries with this person, especially if this person is trying to breadcrumb you and then they're upset they're not getting something from you. You know what I mean? Like, this person, they're not in the right mind, right? So be careful. I'm seeing a prison. I'm seeing that Blake Shelton song, the one with the dog or the hounds. So anyways, don't make impulsive investments. Creates baggage / burden. So what are you manifesting with your energy, with your thought, with your emotions, with your focus, with your eyes? Because maybe that's what this person wants. They just want your attention, but they're not actually showing up in the way that you deserve. And I'm thinking they're trying to make you poisoned in some way, because I just saw somebody bake a cake with put poison in it. So they're not financially stable. So they could kill for that. People do kill. There are true crime. There's a lot of true crime regarding men killing women for money, like insurance policies or just to inherit. Examine old beliefs blocking you. Change your perspective. You're being protected from their attacks by your spirit team, so you don't want to invite it in, because whatever you allow has the ability to conjure. So this person could be like a warlock, or they do some kind of hoodoo voodoo. Course correct. It says keep pushing forward. So you could be continuously recorrecting, realigning. It wasn't the right opportunity. So you could be just seeing through it, taking mature approach. Yeah, we do love to see that. You could be going very steady and slow wins the race with Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles that I see constantly in this reading. It's very like steady, grounded, analytical energy. Still reclaiming your power back. So continue to do that. Improve your health, improve your daily routine, improve your job, improve your relationship to reciprocity. Think about what you want to bring in. Pray for divine intervention. So especially if anybody's energy is bothering you, call upon Angel Michael, ask him to remove any people that are not for your highest timeline. Amen. Freedom is fought for. Yeah, so you might need to free yourself, or this person's trying to bind you, was trying to thought project to you to control you. Ugh. So if you don't like this energy, if you don't like somebody who operates this way, sometimes it's not always great to have like transcendent soulmate aspects with people. Sometimes if it's not in the right way, or they're in a low vibration, it's not a good thing to have Neptune transits, because you will pick up a motherfucker's thoughts. I'm just kidding. Don't be scared out of your power. So this person could be trying to intimidate you, especially if they do know that they can connect to you. So I'm going to end it there. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit like, subscribe, and get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link, or leave a tip through there. And since you stayed this long, why don't we pull a few last messages? Because Virgo, you guys deserve someone good. I'm seeing soulmate in the reverse. Yeah, blissed out. Continue to stay in your vibe, in your tribe. Have outer strength. If you need to reject someone just for the big picture to avoid grief, definitely consider it, especially if this person has brought enough grief to you already. Why would you invite like your abuser back into your life, right? So thank you so much, and we're going to move on.